back to the channel. It's Bill back here with you. Good Sunday afternoon to all. We're ready for Game 3 of this weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Your starting lineup for today, a bit of a change, a couple additions and to this lineup. Gene Segura leads off playing third base. Andrew McCutchen batting second, playing left. The right fielder, Bryce Harper, bats third. The big fella, Rhys Hoskins, in at the fourth spot. He'll be playing first base as usual. Didi Gregorius with that monster second deck home run yesterday. He's back in the lineup, batting fifth today at shortstop. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Scott Kingery. Adam Hazley in center field today. He'll be batting seventh. Andrew Knapp behind the plate today, giving JT a day off today. He'll be batting eighth, and batting ninth and pitching will be Zach Eflin. As you see the lineups for both teams, the Phillies at 27-6, Rockies at 14-7. It's Segura, McCutchen, and Harper, Hoskins, Gregorius, and Kingery, Hazley, Knapp, and Eflin, your starting nine. And there is the starting nine and the pitchers, and we are ready.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Zach Eflin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to two or three teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. A 1-1.
Ball two. 2-1.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Hazley is right there, one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hit one.
Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's the second out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. John Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the third baseman, Gene.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. These Rockies guys, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Rogers picks it up, and there's one down now.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now
a swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Gray has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for David Dahl. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
That's the danger of falling behind 3-0 in the count. Everyone in the ballpark knows that you have to groove one over the plate, including the batter. Guy on the mound was hoping he was taking, but he was given the green light and made the most of it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Rogers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up now, Scott Kingery, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
The second baseman,
Now the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Gloved by Arenado. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
batting 7th.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at 3rd base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
That evens it up 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Fastball well outside.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Digging in, Andrew Knapp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped up. Rodgers has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Into the box, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Dom.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Now batting, John Gray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
This is back toward the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, G. Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So with one gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Rogers brings it in. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Murphy is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Kingery.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That misses 2-0. So far on the year, Dahl is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trevor Story steps in now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Striding into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman. And it's like the hit never even happened.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number
Digging in
56.
now, Zach Eflin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pitch is popped up. Murphy is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1 hit. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. At the plate now, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scory picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ranging back is Tapia, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Nunez goes to get it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. James Pazos answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Adam Hazley will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Blackman looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
and it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
In now, Zach Eflin. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Popped him up. Now over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter,
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that.
Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Jairo Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jay Bruce will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The throw, and he's tagged out at second, but one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 8-1. Jay Bruce remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Stepping into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Josh Harrison is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 7, Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Phil Gosselin is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1.
Phil Gosselin.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Digging in, Dom Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Called strike 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
This is in the air out to left field. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 37, Jairo.
Josh Fuentes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning it?
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Wade Davis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 71.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Throw over to the bag. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Andrew Knapp. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, off the plate.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies strand one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard liner toward short, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
David Dahl to the plate now. Ball one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brendan Rodgers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado, and it's fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Eflin earns win number 4 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Well, there you see it. They weren't the first to score, but they certainly were the last to score. Your Philadelphia Phillies winners once again as they sweep the Colorado Rockies out of here by a final score of 8-2. Rockies scoring 2 runs this game, unlike the last 2 games where they only scored 2 runs. Phil's 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors, which is a good thing. That usually leads to a win when there's no errors to go along with it. The Rockies 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors and none left. And Adam Hazley, what a story. I started him in center field today, and what a surprise. 4 for 4, a mammoth grand slam home run, 4 RBIs on the day. Just a great performance by one of the better bench players that we have. He's not a starter, but, you know, like I said before earlier in the season, any guy can get inserted into this lineup apparently and really make an impact. Zach Eflin, of course, I would dare say he would be the co-player of the game, going 9 full innings, pitching a complete game, letting up 7 hits, striking out 5. Only 2 earned runs on the day, but picks up win number 4 on the season. So we're going to go to the highlights. And as we take you to that, we'll take a look at some of the action that went down earlier on. Hoskins in the bottom of the first. Actually, yeah, I guess they did score first. They scored first and scored last. I was not watching it at this point, quite honestly. So Hoskins got the scoring started in the first with that RBI, and then, of course, this mammoth home run by Dahl as he puts it into the second tank. I believe it may have been the third tank, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Nope, right where Didi put it last night. So I guess it was sort of, well, you can do it, I can do it too. And then, of course, Didi continues his hitting ways as he lines it into right field, bringing in another run. That was 2-1 at that point. And here's the big mouth right here. Adam Hazley connects with a grand slam home run, putting that deep in the right field. Just barely missed going into the second deck itself. That made it 6-1 there in the bottom of the 6th. And Bryce Harper added on here with an RBI single. That made it 7-1. Phils were just kicking on all cylinders again today. I was hoping that we weren't going to go to another extra innings affair, as got a couple things that I got to do right after I'm done here. Didi, sac fly out to right field. That made it 8-1 at this point. And that would score the run at that point. And, of course, you know, I guess Big J got a little bit overzealous, tried to stretch it into a double, but got tagged out. And ran into a little bit of trouble here. Here's where Story got the RBI single. He just put it right where they weren't. And Bryce certainly was not prepared for that. But there's your player of the game. Struck him out. Game over. Got him with the changeup, and there is your final. Phils win and sweep out the Colorado Rockies here once again by a final score of 8-2. Zach Eflin gets his 4th win. John Gray suffers the loss, and Adam Hazley, well-earned player of the game with a grand slam. No Hector again today. Didn't need him, so he gets another day off. But yeah, Adam Hazley just absolutely just came in and did the deal. I won a prize. Cool. So there you see. That would be win number 12 on the streak, I believe. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to April. Let's see here. Since last Saturday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12th in a row. So Phil's now improved to 28-6 on the season. Colorado falls to 14-18. Phil's winning their 12th straight as the division rival Atlanta Braves come into town tomorrow. Vince Velasquez will take to the hill looking to hopefully win, get his 3rd win of the season. He'll be opposed by Mike Fultonevich, looking for his 3rd win as well. Always an interesting event when the division rivals come into town. Aaron Nola takes to the hill on Tuesday looking for that win number 7 that he did not get earlier this past week. He will be opposed by Max Fried. And then, of course, the tilt Wednesday evening game, Zach Wheeler heads back to the hill looking for win number 5, and he will be opposed by Felix Hernandez. Assuming that's... Is that the same Felix Hernandez? No, never mind. Just thinking out loud. So, yeah, there you have it. Phils take the win. Hazley, the player of the game. And that'll be it for now. So we will see you guys tomorrow as the Phils now advance to 8 games over the Mets, 11 over the Marlins, 13 over the incoming Braves. And the Nationals sit at 15.5 games out in last place in the division. Pitching's looking good. The hitting was on point. What can you say? Just about anybody that gets in there can make an impact. Jay Bruce came in, put him in as a late game substitution. Also brought in Josh Harrison I didn't get an at bat, but brought him in to give our boy Andrew McCutchen a break late in the game. And also brought in. I took out. He's been on a bit of a cold streak here of late. I'm talking about Mean Gene, and actually no, he was in the game. No, Didi Gregorius I took out. I brought in Phil Gosselin in there at shortstop. Wanted to get him a little time on the field, albeit it was only a half inning. So I guess that's it for now. We'll fast forward to tomorrow as we go back to the calendar. Your matchup tomorrow will be Vince Velasquez looking for win number 3 against Mike Fultonevich. So thank you for tuning in, all 4 of you who tuned in today to watch some Phillies baseball. Very thankful for everyone who tunes in to watch these games. It's always fun playing them, especially when you win. But as we say, that any team can beat any team on any given day. So I'm sure as this season goes on and the computer realizes my faults, my weaknesses with the pitching and hitting, of course, I'm sure that these games will get a little bit closer. So that's it for now. Phil's win. Again, 8-2 your final. We'll see you tomorrow for more Phillies baseball. Thanks for watching.